Making money online. So many people want to do it, but how many of these people actually achieve making money online? Well, last night I sort of went on a deep dive on YouTube and I found myself falling into this rabbit hole of watching all of these making money online videos and all of these creators saying, oh, if you do this, you're gonna make $500 a week. If you do this, you're gonna be a millionaire by the end of the month. And it got me thinking, so many of these influencers make it seem like it's just a piece of cake to make $100,000, $10,000 even $500. So within this video, I wanted to dive into some popular methods of making money online. Now, of course, I can't cover all of them, so I'm just gonna be covering some, and I've already downloaded some apps on my phone, so we are going to try these out and see if these are legit. Now, something that is quite interesting is I had a list of methods that I wanted to try, but I found out that I'm not gonna be able to do all of the methods because of an interesting fact. And I'll get to that in a second. Now, the first method of making money online that I wanted to talk about is making money online by listening to music. Now, this one sounded too good to be true, and I immediately wanted to try it out because I see so many videos talking about this one specific app. Now, one creator that I always watch when I'm looking online to find video inspiration and also just learn a few things about making money online is Journey with the Hintons. Now, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I love her videos because she actually goes and tests these methods of making money online. Now, within her video, she talked about this app that a lot of other creators are talking about, and this app is called Current Rewards. And Current Rewards is just a way that you can make money from your phone or from your computer. So Current Rewards is an app that you can go on it and listen to music and get paid to listen to music. Now, I'm not entirely sure why you can get paid to listen to music, but this is just an idea that's been floating around YouTube, and I see a lot of creators putting this into their videos saying, hey, if you want a quick way to be making money online, just listen to music on this app and you will get paid to do it. So when I watched Journey with the Hintons videos, she went on this app and actually tested it out. Now, I know you might be thinking, Kayla, aren't you supposed to be the one testing out these side hustles and methods of making money online today? Yes, you are correct, but you'll understand why I'm not doing this in just a second, why I'm talking about this video. But within this girl's video, she tests this method out and she creates her account, she starts listening to music, she listens to music for a couple hours, but within these couple hours of listening to music, she realizes she only gets a few points here and there. And then these points add up to a system where you can trade in the points for rewards. But this creator found out that even listening to music for a few hours wasn't going to get her a big return. And in her case, she didn't get a return at all because it required so many points in order to get actual money, which we still don't know if that would be actual money that you would be getting. But I was like, oh my gosh, this sounds too good to be true. So I wanted to incorporate it within this video. So I pulled up my phone, I pulled up the App Store, and I looked up Current Rewards, offline music. It pays to play music and radio, and I thought this is such a good idea because I listen to music all the time. I mean, literally last week I spent 14 hours, you guys, listening to the Bee Gees straight. 14 hours in a span of 7 days. That meant that I listened to just specifically the Bee Gees 2 hours a day, which might not sound like a lot, but when you're consistently back to back listening to the Bee Gees, it's a lot. It's a lot. It adds up. Anyways, I thought this would be perfect for me, so I go to the App Store and I look up this app and I find that it no longer exists. And Journey with the Hintons video was only made 9 months ago by the time that I'm filming this video, and that's crazy. This app has just completely vanished, and so many creators are talking about this app, and I got my hopes up. I got really excited. I was like, hey, I listen to music literally all the time, 24/7 on YouTube Music, so might as well take my business on over to this app and listen to my music over there. But I guess in this case, this is one of those apps that just sounded too good to be true. So if you are hearing about people talking about making money online by listening to music, chances are don't do it if it's with this app because it no longer exists. Okay, so next I want to talk about this way of making money online that I see a lot of creators talking about, and that is by using Google Translate. Now, all of their videos say, oh, I made $50 an hour, whatever, using Google Translate. But once I found out that this method is not primarily just using Google Translate, I was kind of mind boggled for a second. I was like, wait, I thought I was making money just by translating stuff. And I mean, that's kind of the case with this one, but not necessarily. You'll see. My understanding of this concept that a lot of people are doing, they're going on this specific website, they're using Google Translate. To my understanding, this is kind of how it goes. First, you sign up with a website that is called CPA Grip. And CPA Grip is a website where you can find different products, and you take these different products and you advertise these products to real people. And then when people buy these products, I think you get a commission. Now, I'm not gonna go too into detail with this one because it's sort of a waste of time. Well, it is a waste of time, but they immediately get your hopes up because once you pull this website up, you'll see a bunch of different usernames and they'll say, oh, I earned $50 today, I earned $70 today, which already just looks kind of scamish in a way because all the text is different colors, everything just, I don't know, it doesn't look professional if you know what I mean. Another creator that I have recently enjoyed watching is a creator named Kimberly Mitchell, and she also goes online and she tries these different methods of making money online. I saw that Journey with the Hintons and Kimberly both made videos about this concept and talking about trying it. And I was like, maybe I can make money with this. But no, I immediately looked up this website, CPA Grip. After I stored all of this information in my brain on how to do this specific method, I look up the website, it no longer exists. So you guys are probably sensing my frustration here because I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to try to make money online for my viewers, but these methods that creators are talking about, they just no longer exist. And of course, I'm not blaming these creators because they are talking about these methods, but some of them haven't tried these methods, so they're not saying if you can actually make money with it or not. They're just saying, hey, this is an idea, which that's reasonable. But with CPA Grip, you essentially just use Google Translate to advertise to different languages, and then you put these affiliate links on a website that promotes it to people. And I saw within these different creators' videos, they didn't make money with this method, so it's not even worth wasting another breath talking about it. So now I wanted to move on to a way to make money online that actually does still exist, because after looking into these two methods, I was like, okay, so I learned now that I have to look if these websites or apps actually exist before I start writing a script about them. But I wanted to include these two methods that I just talked about within this video because I wanted to bring attention to you guys to not waste your time learning how to do something and then finding out that the website or app doesn't exist anymore. So some of you might be thinking, hey Kayla, that was a complete waste of time for you to talk about that, but in my opinion, I don't think it's a waste of time because I wanted to bring attention to you guys that some of these methods that creators are talking about, they might not exist anymore. But one method that does still exist is going to be good old Google Survey. Now, a lot of creators will say Google Survey is just a simple way to make money online because you just take a survey here and there and you get paid money. I mean, sounds great, right? And Google Surveys is just this straightforward way of taking a survey and making money. To get started, you just sign up with a Google account if you don't already have one, which, hey, I caught you. You do have a Google account because you are watching YouTube. Unless you're watching YouTube incognito and you're not logged in. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. I don't know. But this is an app that you can have both on Android and on iPhone. And the surveys typically range from a few questions about products to more in-depth surveys as well. As for earnings, each survey can pay you around a few cents to a few dollars. That kind of sounds reasonable in a way. I mean, it's not ideal, I know, making a few cents but a few dollars seems nice because you're not really doing much work. And they say with this one that you should make it a habit to check back for new surveys. And they say this because these surveys can fill up quickly and you want to make sure to grab the surveys and make your money before other people do, I guess. And additionally, providing honest and thoughtful responses can increase your chances of receiving more surveys in the future. So, I'm going to pull up my phone. Also, I just confused myself because I kept saying Google Surveys and then I go on my phone to look up Google Surveys because I do have the app. And I just remembered that the app is called Google Opinion Rewards, but it's a survey app made by Google. So, it's called Google Opinion Rewards if you're looking for it. Because I'm looking for it right now. And on my phone, it just says rewards. So, Now this is going to be an app that I already have signed up for. I have created an account, and I created this account days ago. Now when you get started with this app, it first starts out by asking you a few simple questions like, what are your preferences with this? What kind of food do you like? Just silly questions because they want to get a feel of who you are so they know what surveys to recommend to you. So as you can see, I am logged into my Google Opinion Rewards. Now, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but they said that they'll give me surveys if I just check back. And I've checked back a few times and I'm still not getting any surveys. So now that I've opened my profile, I'm getting this notification that says no surveys at this time. Obviously, I've been waiting for a survey. Please give me a survey. As you can see, I've made $0 and you have to make $2 until you can actually get this money to your bank account. So now I'm getting this new notification that says no survey at this time, right? And then it says want more surveys, finish your profile to get more surveys. So I'm going to finish my profile. I'm going to allow notifications and I'm going to add my language preference of English. Okay, you're all set up. And there's still no survey. And I mean, I doubt putting my language preference really delayed me a whole lot in gaining a new survey because they know that my phone is in English. I don't know if that did do anything, but I'm gonna check back in a few days and I'm gonna make a little video and say if I ever received a survey. So this should be interesting because I'm, quite frankly, getting pretty annoyed with the fact that I'm not getting any surveys. If any of you know how to get a survey on Google Opinion Rewards, let me know how because I am not making money with this method. As you can see, they're just not getting me a new survey. And when I did create my profile literally months ago, I did try to do this back in like November, and right now it's October. That was like a year ago I did download this app and I've still never received a survey. With my same profile, I haven't done anything. If any of you know how to get a survey on this app to actually make some money, please let me know. Please let me know. But for now, I don't think this is a great way to make money online. And from what I've heard, you're only making a few cents here and there. And seems like you're gonna have to be waiting a long time to actually receive these surveys because again, it's been about a year and I've never received anything. It's like waiting for a text back from your crush and they're just not responding and you're like, hey, hello, Google, please send me a text. Please send me a notification of a new survey, please. Now I'm going to be moving on to our next way of making money online, and that is going to be an app called Swagbucks. Now Swagbucks is kind of the same concept. Honestly, I don't know much about it. I just asked ChatGPT, what are some apps that I can make money online from? And to be honest, I think in one of my videos, I might have talked about Swagbucks, and I might have said this is a good way to make money online. I'm not sure. I have filmed a lot of videos. I've filmed like 100 videos so far, so I'm not remembering. If I have talked about this, I might have. You guys might be going, Kayla, you're being a hypocrite. But no, I'm just testing my own methods now. But I've downloaded the app Swagbucks, and I have it pulled up on my phone right now. Now I'm screen recording my phone, and as you can see on my screen, it says, get your first gift card now. Oh my God, I'm gonna get a gift card, you guys. We are going to be rich by the time this video ends. And as we, I mean me. Just kidding. So it says fun brain teaser game. You can get up to $72. Did I even explain what this app is? Anyways, it's basically an app that I believe you can just play different games and take different surveys and whatnot and make money from it. And they do this so people can submit their feedback and see if they're having fun, I guess, playing these games, or I don't know. I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure. But I downloaded this app and now we're here. And it says, fun brain teaser game. Get up to $72. Wow, that is a lot of money for just a game. Ultimate puzzle game. Get up to $438. That is actually insane. You guys, okay. Match 3 puzzle game. Get up to $44. And I'm just now noticing the last one. Top adventure game. Play animals and coins and reach the levels. Up to $841. Now, in what world is a company paying you this much money to play a game? Just play the game. It's genuinely confusing to me, and again, it comes off kind of scammy in a way. So, I'm going to, of course, I would like to make $841 today. I'm going to click on Top Adventure Game. Okay, So, explore the animal islands, steal coins and build your kingdom, play animals and coins to unlock new characters and discover the amazing animal world. Reach listed levels below. Okay, so to my understanding, if you reach these levels that they list for you, you can earn up to 84,000 SB. Now, what's the SB? I'm assuming these are points. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm gonna have to reach level 68. Okay, wait, let me go to one of the cheaper ones, $44. And it says, if I download this and if I play just 10 minutes, I'll get smarter. Now, what does that have to do with making money? Now, what does that have to do with making money? Okay, guys, good news is, I downloaded this app to make money, but if you play this game for 10 minutes, you will get smarter. So I want to make money. Let's see, I'm gonna try. Okay, so we can see that the SB, what does that mean? Am I being stupid? Swagbucks. Oh, it means Swagbucks. Okay, I just looked it up, and SB is going to mean Swagbucks. And I'm assuming you trade these Swagbucks in for real money. And as you can see, if you reach up to level 5, you will get 1 Swagbuck. Now, before we get into downloading an app and seeing if it's even worth our time, let's see how much Swagbucks you need to get like $1. I'm gonna look it up on Google, actually. How many Swagbucks is $1? 100 Swagbucks equal $1. So I think what I'm going to do here is going to be silly. I'm going to download this game that Swagbucks is telling me that I need. Now, of course, we don't know how long it takes to get to level 5, and getting to level 5 will get us 1 Swagbuck. And again, we need 100 Swagbucks for $1. So, let's see how this works. I'm getting the game, Tile Busters, like it said, because I'm gonna be getting $44, hey! Okay, I'm downloading it right now. $44, here I come. Hey. I have the game now. I'm opening the game. Let me screen record for you guys. We are in Tile Busters. It is loading, and I see, is that supposed to be some type of Cleopatra? Okay, it's telling us what to do. This is so funny. We're just playing games in this video. Tap 3 of the same tiles to clear. Okay. Oh, we have to hit all 3 of them? Okay. Okay. Continue collecting 3 of each tile to clear the board. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. You guys, I'm so good at this game. We've made it to level 2. Oh my gosh, I've made it to level 2. Oh, we should see how long this takes me. I'm gonna put on a timer right now. Oh, stopwatch. Okay, I started the stopwatch. So that probably took us about like 30 seconds for level 1. Okay, let's keep going. We have to match 3. So 1. Oh. Can I put it back? Well, I already messed up. I can't let the racket fall. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh, I'm doing it. You guys, I'm doing it. Does that mean I passed level 2? I did it. We're on level 3. Oh, we're on level 3. Okay, here we go. They don't have to be in order to match. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe that's a hint, but I'm still going in order. Okay. Here we go. You can obviously speed this up if this isn't interesting or funny. Okay, I've now made it to level... Oh, I have to start building my town? Get hammers. Okay. Okay. Ah! What's with this? There's glue now. 2. Oh, I see. This feels so stupid. We're just gonna see how long it takes me to get to level. Okay, I am now in level. What level am I in? How do I see what level? I'm on level 5. Money, here we come. Do you notice how coincidentally they make the hardest level the level that we need to get 1 Swagbuck? 1 Swagbuck! What is the math of 1 Swagbuck being Wait, you need 100 Swagbucks for $1. So how much is one Swagbuck even worth in real currency? A few cents? Okay. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm doing it. Wait, I passed. I think I was being a little dramatic. Okay, I'm in level 6 now. So I'm in level 6. Now, we head on over back to Swagbucks. I'm in Swagbucks. And it says that I have to install the app, but I already installed it, and I'm on level 5. I'm on level 5. Okay, I really want this to work. I want to get like 1 cent for this video. And okay, that took us around 3 minutes to get to level 5. So, and I'm assuming too the levels will get harder as you go on. So the payout for this is honestly terribly low. It's going to be terribly low. Like, I don't even have to do the math. Wait, okay. Okay, each Swagbuck is estimated to be around 1.15 cents. So we spend 3 minutes to get 1 cent, and then the levels are probably gonna get harder as we go on. So that would mean, so we'd get 20 okay, so if we spent an hour doing this, hypothetically, we would get around 20 Swagbucks. Okay, 20 Swagbucks about, but seems more levels you get, the more Swagbucks that you do get, even though I'm not seeing my rewards or award for even doing the work that I just did. I did a lot of hard work. Where's my money? I did a lot of hard work, just so you guys know I am joking. I did a lot of hard work. Where's my award? Now, I'm going to check back. I'm going to play a few games of this, and I'm going to check back in a few days and see if I have any rewards. So I'm going to do an update in a few days to see if I've got any Swagbucks after playing some more levels of this game, and to see if I've ever gotten any Google surveys. And then I guess that'll kind of deem if these are worth it or not. But I guess we already kind of know these two apps are not going to be worth it, in my opinion, from what I've just seen. It seems like you need a ridiculous amount of Swagbucks to even get a few cents. I guess 1 is equal to 1 cent. So yeah, I guess we'll see. Not we'll see. We know. I wouldn't suggest doing this. Now, moving on to our next way to be making money online, and that is going to be by selling different items online. Now, I do want to talk about this one because this one's going to be a little bit more hopeful than the 4 that we have just talked about in the past, because this is one that I actually have made money from myself. Now, I have my shop pulled up on my computer, and as you can see, with my revenue, I have made $2,124.84. Now, this is pretty good because I have had 119 completed sales. 119 sales, and I've made $2,000. Now, some of these things that I've sold, you might be thinking, what are you even selling, Kayla? I'm selling literally anything I find around the house that I do not want. And I know a lot of you might have this problem too. You might be thinking, why did I buy this Squishmallow in 2020? I did not need 500 Squishmallows. Well, good news is you could go on over to Mercari and sell these Squishmallows like I've been doing, or literally sell anything, your old clothes, because somebody's trash might be somebody's treasure. And I like knowing that my items that I used to like are going to a place that other people like as well. And it's a way to make a little bit more money. And then if these items just don't end up selling, I end up just donating them to Goodwill. But it's a nice way to make some money before you take your trip to Goodwill. And it's funny, some of you might know the thrift store that is called Plato's Closet. And if you don't know, Plato's Closet is a thrift store that only will accept certain clothing. So they'll only accept some clothing from Urban Outfitters or from Brandy Melville or these higher end, more hip brands. And with Plato's Closet, I have taken my clothes from Urban Outfitters there and my clothes from Brandy Melville, and they will turn my clothes down. I'm not quite sure why, but I've found that I have made a lot more money selling my clothes on Mercari than I've made donating it to Plato's Closet. Donating it because they pay you to donate, but kind of donating, I guess. But as you can see here, I've listed 264 items and I've made 119 sales. And now what's interesting here is my revenue is $2,124, but my profit that I have made is going to be $1,794.13. Now, why would my profit be lower than my revenue? That is going to be because Mercari is going to take a cut out of your sale, a certain percentage, because Mercari needs to make money themselves. But some of you might also be thinking, Kayla, why didn't you just go with a popular website like eBay? I mean, Mercari is popular too, if some of you might have heard about it. I just got an email from Swagbucks. Guys! Why do I feel like I won the lottery? Guys, I just got an email from Swagbucks and I have one Swagbuck. I have one. I'm rich. I'm so rich. Oh, I'm so rich, you guys. Okay, so the next few days, I'm gonna be trying this out a little bit, and then at the end of this video, I'm gonna check back with you guys and tell you what I've learned with Swagbucks, because this is the first bite we've got. I have one Swagbuck. Y'all. I'm rich. Oh, I want to thank everybody. Okay, so anyways, why is that like, I'm going to be brought to tears? Okay, I'm kidding. But that's kind of funny. I was sitting here and then I got the email saying that my Swagbuck is pending. It's pending. We did it. Let's not be too negative just yet. Anyways, I'm gonna pull up my Mercari shop on my phone and show you just some examples of items that I have sold and made money with. Now, I haven't listed on Mercari in a few months at least, because I've just been super busy with other stuff and I hadn't had a lot of stuff that I wanted to sell. I did make a lot of money on Mercari when I was getting ready for a big move, and I was like, hey, I don't wanna move this stuff and I don't really necessarily need it either, so I'm gonna list it on Mercari, and I made a lot of money with it. One item that was a gold mine, I don't know if I can see it. If I pull it up on my computer, I think I can see it. Now, also, you might be surprised by how much money some of your items that you have could sell for. Because for me, I was thinking, oh, some of these items are only gonna be sold for a few dollars here and there. But I found out that I had this one Harry Styles vinyl. It was called the Lights Up vinyl, and Lights Up is just one of his songs, and it's this mini vinyl that I got from his store, this big, and it says Lights Up on it. I want to show you guys this Harry Styles vinyl that I sold, so you know I'm not lying. I'm scrolling through my listings right now, and another good thing to sell on here is going to be old phone cases, because a lot of the time people upgrade their phones and they have no use for an old phone case. So I always buy the Wildflower phone cases because they are a very hip phone case and I do love the designs, but once I'm done with these phone cases, I list them on Mercari and I sell them so somebody else can use them that has my old phone. Oh, another thing that I've also sold is going to be old Halloween costumes, so other people can use these Halloween costumes. Oh, I found it. But here I have found my Harry Styles vinyl that I have sold. As you can see, I just listed Harry Styles vinyl. I put it for $252 because that's what other people were putting this vinyl as. I guess it's limited edition and that's why a lot of people want it. So I listed it and look, I sold it. I sold it within just a few days too. It really didn't, I thought it was never gonna sell at that price and I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it down to like $80, but it sold. It sold. Because I guess that's just what they're worth. Another thing at the time, way back when, that was trending was when Stranger Things 4 came out and people loved the character Eddie. Well, I loved the character Eddie, of course, as well, and I went to Target and I bought the Eddie Funko Pop. But then I found out that the Eddie Funko Pop was selling out everywhere and everybody wanted this Funko Pop. So I went and I listed this Funko Pop online for $81 because it was no longer available in stores and a lot of people wanted it. It was really in demand and hey, I sold it for $81. You can see originally I put it at $150, which was kind of a reach, but again, $252 for a Harry Styles vinyl is kind of a reach, but I guess that's just what the value was of it at the time. And I'm just looking at this now, I'm not quite sure why I put in the description that Eddie, my son's Stranger Thing Funko Pop. I do not have a son. Do not get it twisted. I'm sure a lot of you might be thinking, well, yeah, Kayla, you look so old. You look like you could be a mother. Of course, that'd be your son's Funko Pop. It's not. It's not. I don't know why I put that in the description, actually. And it's quite funny. It's quite funny. But just one big thing to know about Mercari is Mercari does take a percentage of your sale out of what you're selling, so that's just something to keep in mind. But in my opinion, it was one of the easiest platforms to understand when it came to making money online, which is why I went with it. I don't know why, eBay was confusing for me. I don't know if I was just being stupid that day when I tried to make an eBay account, but I was like, this is way too hard, I'm just gonna sell on Mercari because it seems really simple and easy. So now, all of these side hustles that we just talked about require a person to consistently work on something. For example, you need to list items on Mercari in order to make money, or you need to be actively playing these games on Swagbucks to get a Swagbuck. But how exactly do we get out of this loop of making money online? And my answer for you is going to be YouTube. In contrast, running a YouTube channel or even a faceless YouTube channel offers the potential to gain a consistent revenue through ads and through affiliate marketing and through selling your own products even. I can't believe I got a Swagbuck. I can't believe it. But one of the biggest pluses, in my opinion, with a YouTube channel is the fact that you can make a passive income, meaning you don't have to actively work like the side hustles that we talked about within this video. You have to actively work in order to get those Swagbucks. In order to get one Swagbuck, you need to put in the work. And you might be thinking, well, Kayla, you're not sitting down in front of the camera making the YouTube channel, so how do we know that it is a reliable way to make money? Well, I have seen it to be successful with one of my family members, and that is going to be my brother Matt. And my brother Matt became a millionaire before he even turned 20, and that is going to be all thanks to YouTube. Now, of course, there are different methods that he incorporated into his YouTube channel to make money, but I mean, he sat down with me and he showed me how much money he's making from just like one YouTube video, and it's literally insane. Like $30,000, like even more. Like, it's crazy. And I know something that holds a lot of people back from starting a YouTube channel is the fact that it's kind of hard to set up, because you have to think, what do you want your channel to be about? How are you even gonna make these videos and post on a consistent schedule? But the good news for us is we live in the era of AI where we can utilize AI to our advantage, and in this case it would be using AI to create our YouTube channel and create different scripts and create video ideas. And you can do this with an AI software called TubeMagic, and that is one that I personally use, and it's one of my favorites that I found because it's a place that has a bunch of tools all in one place, so you don't have to be going to this website, to this website, to this website. You can just go into TubeMagic and generate your scripts, generate your tags, generate your description, and all of that stuff. And I am going to be making a video in the future talking about, I'm going to try to create a faceless YouTube channel in like 30 minutes or so. That's kind of my idea that I've been playing around with, and I want to make that. So once that goes up, I'll make sure to link it in this video. It probably is already up by the time this video is posted because I have quite the backlog. But with YouTube, unlike all of these side hustles we've talked about, it is a way to gain a consistent revenue, and I have seen it work for my brother Matt. And if you're interested in making money with a YouTube channel, hey, we're gonna get even lazier without even having to make videos, make sure to click on this video right here. And it is going to be my brother's video because let's hear from the man himself, how he made this money with YouTube and how you guys potentially could too. But make sure to check it out. There will be a ton of tips and tricks within it. And I watch it from time to time, even when I'm struggling with my channel. I watch it and I'm like, oh, hey Matt, or just call him up, because I can do that. Yeah, but make sure to check it out and we will see you guys there. Hey everybody, it is future Kayla here, and it has been about maybe 2 or 1.5 weeks since I filmed my I Tried Making Money Online video, and I have some updates for you. Now, I did spend a lot of my time playing Tile Busters, and let me show you what level I made it to. I did make it to level 28, okay? And that was probably about as far as I could make it because, I don't know, I wasn't getting a lot of Swagbucks. But every single day I played a little bit of Tile Busters, at least let's say just like 10 minutes here and there throughout my days. And after that, on my Swagbucks account, I have 213 Swagbucks. And then I also found out on Swagbucks, there's also this option where you can take a bunch of different surveys and get a certain amount of Swagbucks. But I found this to be very, very misleading because they say you get the chance to earn this many Swagbucks, but that doesn't mean you're always going to get it. So one time I found myself sitting down for 20 minutes taking a survey, and then it said, you do not qualify to earn the Swagbucks. So I don't know how I'm feeling about this app. I mean, I did earn 213 and I didn't have to do a lot of work. All I had to do was play a game and take a few surveys, but I still wasted my time on other surveys where I did not make any money. And it is said that 100 Swagbucks equals $1, so I've made around $2 here. And I did spend a lot of time. I've spent more than an hour of my time on here and I've only made $2. So that is going to be less than minimum wage, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know, if you're in a pinch and you just want to play these games for fun, knock yourself out. I wouldn't say it's a complete waste of time. I mean, you're still getting money for playing games and taking surveys. If that's what you're going to be doing in your free time anyways, might as well get paid for it. But at the same time, I was feeling like, hey, like I could go get a job at literally Culver's, or I could get a job at Target and I would be making more than if I was sitting on my phone trying to do this. So if you're looking for a full-time job, don't rely on Swagbucks. On the other hand, I was really losing hope with Google Opinion Rewards. Remember I said that I had downloaded this app a while ago and I was waiting for them to get back to me with surveys, but they never got back to me. But then after I had filled out that verification, I don't remember what it was, but I had missed something that I needed to fill out in order to receive surveys, and I think that is what held me back. So make sure your profile is completely set up if you want to earn money with this. But in the span of around 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks-ish, I have made a whopping 61 cents, you guys. Okay, and there's no surveys at this time. I haven't had a survey within the past few days. Immediately after I'd finished setting up my account, I was getting a lot of surveys, and I was getting like, hey, 10 cents for this survey. And honestly, the surveys were a lot better than Swagbucks because they were just one question long. However, I only made 61 cents, and I need $2 before I can transfer this money into any bank account or like get this money. I don't even know how I get this money, but I need $2. So I need $1.39 more in order to actually get my 61 cents. So that's kind of frustrating, but I would say it is not worth it. I think my opinion is still the same on these apps. At first, I thought that things were going better with Swagbucks because I was like pumping out tile busters. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm playing all these games. I guess you could look at what other games they have to offer, and maybe you could be playing multiple of those games and then be making more Swagbucks, making more money. But again, it's just going to be very time consuming. I think that's going to be my final opinion on these two different apps that I have tried out within this video. You can make money. It's legit. People aren't lying when they say that you can make money with these apps. I know I've said it before in my videos, you can make money with Google Opinion Rewards, but how much money is it going to be? Not even enough to pay for a chocolate croissant at Starbucks, which I kind of want right now. But that's going to be that. That's my little update that I have for you guys. And I was trying to get this to work. I was playing this game all the time and I was going on these surveys literally every free second that I got, but it just didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. But maybe we'll find some apps in the future where I can gain some more money rather than just a few cents.